Welcome to SBS News in Easy English. I'm Amy Hall. 16 and 17-year-olds in Australia will soon be able to get a Pfizer booster 3 months after their second COVID-19 vaccine dose. It comes after the Therapeutic Goods Administration approved the vaccine for use as a third dose in that age group. Australia's expert vaccine group still needs to give its final approval for the change to take effect. Chief Nursing and Midwifery Officer Alison McMillan says a lot of younger people are catching the virus and spreading it around.
We all know the challenges that we face with getting our younger people to wear masks, to follow the sort of things we ask of them with social distancing and all of those requirements.
Indigenous groups in the Northern Territory are calling for an urgent lockdown to stop the spread of COVID-19. The groups say the virus is out of control in Aboriginal communities in Alice Springs and other parts of Central Australia. They're accusing the Territory and federal governments of failing to put plans into place to control the spread among Aboriginal people. 39 more people with COVID-19 have died in Victoria. The number of people in hospital with the virus has gone down again to 988, while 12,755 new positive test results have been recorded. Health Minister Martin Foley says people should get their booster to help stop themselves from getting very sick.
We've seen in the data released over recent days, it is so important to protect you, to protect your family, and to keep you out of hospital, and so protect our healthcare system.
The New South Wales government has announced another 35 people with COVID-19 have died in aged care centres in the state. Federal government data shows there are Omicron outbreaks in 515 nursing homes in New South Wales, with 3,859 residents infected. Chief Health Officer Kerry Chant says the newly reported aged care deaths happened in southwestern Sydney from the 2nd to the 20th of January this year.
Whilst the local health district has been working with the Commonwealth and the aged care facilities to support and focus on the response, there was a delay in reporting those deaths to the ministry for the purposes of the statewide reporting.
Human rights groups and legal organisations in Australia are asking the government to stop locking up asylum seekers and refugees. Australia's detention laws mean anyone who isn't a citizen and without a valid visa must be held in custody until they are given one or leave the country. A parliamentary committee is considering a bill to stop the policy, with today the last day to make a submission. Senior Solicitor at Public Interest Advocacy Centre, Lucy Geddes, says the bill needs to be passed urgently.
We say that the indefinite and arbitrary detention of asylum seekers and refugees in Australia must urgently end. It is unlawful, it's harmful and it's unnecessary.
Greenpeace says the federal government should be tackling climate change in its fight to save the Great Barrier Reef. The government will spend another $1 billion over 10 years to help protect the site from things like chemicals and pests. Greenpeace's Martin Zarvin says the government is ignoring the main cause of the reef's decline.
The best way for the Morrison government to safeguard the future of the reef is to rapidly reduce emissions. Now, in a developed economy like Australia, that means replacing all of our coal-burning power stations with renewable energy by 2030.
I'm Amy Hall. This is SBS News in easy English.